Truth Man here in the channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. We getting back to Isaiah 4:1 as soon as I get this bump off my nose. Man, y'all see that? Man, dude. I never, like for years, I didn't get this type of stuff. But anyway, work with me. So I want to talk about, do not let these women cause you to crash out, man. I'm going to play a clip in the background. And I'm going to comment on it. Did somebody put on my Facebook? Wait, hold on. That what happened was, is dude caught her in her ex-boyfriend house. And she was begging him not to shoot, and he lit her butt up, man. It's pretty violent, man. It's pretty violent. So I'm going to play it in the background. Wait, hold on. Let's start from the beginning. That's him shooting. Yeah, you hear that? Play it again. Then we're gonna go for a ride. We're gonna talk about it. So the way she was wheezing and how she was still trying to talk, that means that he either got her in her head or the face, probably around the jawline, the chin, because that noise, that's what people do when they knocked out. Could have got her around the lungs, but normally it's not the lungs that cause that. It's like a headshot or around the jawline, the chin. So he probably got her in her face. Now, we don't know if they were arguing. And if this cut off, because I got to check my storage, I'll do a part 2. But don't let it come to that, man. See, again, we just talked about this a couple days ago. Y'all be letting these women talk too much, and then they get in your head. They get in your head. They supposed to give you some head, not get in your head. Let me say that again. They supposed to give you some head, not get in your head. What's wrong with you ninjas, man? Dude threw his life away, man. He on a Ring camera, man. Lighting her up. Dude, that's crazy, man. Don't let it come to that, man. You got an Isaiah 4:1. Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. And one of the reasons why it's coming to pass, well, let's get into it. Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace. The disgrace is how they be chasing up behind them ex-boyfriend, which is what she was doing. The caption read, new boyfriend catches her at ex-boyfriend house. Now, I don't know if she said, F you, nigga, I go to my ex, or he just followed her. I don't know what the deal was, but I wanna save the rest of you guys from doing what he did. Now, I don't know if she died or not. She clearly was still breathing. And I think that was a neighbor whose Ring camera captured it, because it was like almost looking next door. But it's 7 for every one of us, man. You can be a passport bro. You could be a pay for it guy. Let me tell y'all something. Don't let these pastors, because that's part of it too. Don't let these pastors make you look at these women in a different light than most of them are. Even if you think you got a good one, you got to be ready to leave her alone and keep moving. Don't fight her. Don't shoot. Don't nothing. Now, I know it's mess that lies ahead for me. I mean, that's like I was telling my son, I said, I wish I would have had y'all without getting married, because I think it would have been easier to control the mess. Whereas if you marry somebody and you divorce and then they remarry, that's going to be a messy situation, man. That's going to be a messy situation. That bump is just looking like that bump on Gargamel nose, man, on the Smurfs. I could see it, like literally. Man, dude. So, don't crash out, man. Don't crash out, man. Don't. Look, man, when they don't want you, they don't want you. Accept it and get you some new women. Don't get hooked on them. That little moaning stuff is usually fake. Trust me, it's going to stop over time. They do that stuff to impress you. But the minute they get comfortable enough with you, all of that, with most of them, not all, is going to stop. So don't get hooked on that. Don't get hooked on that, man. Just get your nut off. Excuse my language, you know. I'm just trying to keep it real, man. I'm just trying to help you. Don't feed into them, man. Look, you know how when we used to play football, those of you that play football, and my school, normally we didn't have the little things on our helmet, but then they said we're going to start doing that. So every good play you got, Ohio State used to do that back in the day. They'll put a sticker on your helmet. We did that for like one game. I don't know what made the coaches decide, nah, we ain't doing that this time. And they made us take the stickers off our helmets. So our helmets was back all white. Like we just had white helmets, white and red jerseys when we on the road, red and white when we at home, and white pants. But I believe they stopped doing it because guys was getting arrogant with it, and they wanted us to just focus on what we needed to do in the game. And that's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to focus on what y'all need to do in the game. Don't be looking to gain accolades with these chicks, man, because all that's gonna happen. The reward for over-evaluating modern women is death, or prison time, or losing money that you could have pushed somewhere else. Let's just keep them in their proper place and move slow. If they deserve a little bit of brownie points, accolades, whatever, then just take it slow and take baby steps. Don't be getting down on no one knee, because the minute you go down on one knee, that's when she gonna start wanting everybody else. She gonna start talking crazy to you, and she gonna switch up. This is what was wearing in mind. Man, I was doing all kinds of stuff in the beginning. But it was, I just love you. Love you. I just love you. Had a nickname, everything. But then, I got down on one knee, y'all. And guess what happened? I remember one time, I was up there laughing. It was one of my old houses. And we had 2 rooms downstairs, and wait, how did it go? It was a room up the stairs that we didn't barely ever use. That was one of the other houses. And so she was mad at me on her birthday or whatever. Silent treatment. We wasn't even talking. That's why I was up there asleep. And one of my sons came up there. And I heard she bought herself a toy, y'all. And I heard the toy was like a little kid thing. It was saying happy birthday to me. Man, I was up there just laughing silent, like, man, this chick childish, man. And she just kept pushing it too. Dude, listen, man. Listen, man. And all through the years, silent trip. Only difference back in the day is we never went days or weeks without talking. But lately, in the last 4 years, that's when we started going weeks without saying much to each other. Look, man, that ship done sailed, man. And it might have sunk. I don't know where the ship is at. That ship gone. Talking about some relationship. The devil is a liar. That ship is gone. Ship sail. Unless you anchor them, that ship is gone. I think it might have sunk, man. Might have hit an iceberg or something. Who knows? But don't be crashing out, man. Don't be crashing out, man. They'll make you want to. They'll put them laws on you. They'll put the judge on you. I'm just going to be like this. I'm going to be, with the rest of these women, I'm going to be sitting up there like Drewski or Simon Cowell or something. Next, impress me. You know how Drewski got the little thing, the little show, where they be coming in there trying to impress them? And America's Got Talent or American Idol or some stuff. I don't know. I'm going to be like, it's a no. Dude. Don't crash out, man. That's the most dangerous part about having kids is you gonna want to see about the well-being of your kids, but some of these women are just evil, man. And they'll want, look, this how they is. They'll have a whole different thing in their mind about you. Like, and they'll tell the next dude, man, he ain't gonna do it. She's scary. Then you, poop, knocked him out. And I'm not making fun of that. I'm not. But that's how they be when they get knocked out. Arm be stuck in the air. Get up, staggering. All because of her. Don't let them, don't, man. I still got a lot of knockout power. And I got a lot of weight behind it too. That's going to make it even worse. But I'm not finna fight over these chicks, man. Now I'll leave that to the simps. You know, there's no simping. To fight over no broad, man. I'm perfectly fine being by myself. This ain't just talk. This ain't just talk. Like I deal with other ones, man. You know, you be wanting to deal with women and stuff like that, but at the same time, I'm perfectly fine being by myself. I definitely don't want them living under the same roof. Too contentious. They too contentious. The contentious woman is better to live in the corner of the roof and then in a house with a contentious woman. And then what's crazy about them, they'll be trying not to be contentious with the dude that they should be. That's how weird they is, man. She say, I'm going to make sure I get a man with money and all that. Yep. Ain't that what everybody's saying? They all saying that they going to find them a man with money. But you got to find a man with money that likes you. You got to find a man with money that you his type. And like I told her when she said that, I told her, I said, I bet you he don't have more than me. I guarantee you he ain't gonna have more than me. And I said, I'm gonna use what Coach Greg told his wife on you. I said, I'm gonna have more without you than I did with you. I brought up Coach Greg because she can't stand Coach Greg. Coach Greg is one of many dudes on YouTube that be telling it like dudes need to hear it, man. I don't have to agree with every little thing. If I agree with the majority of what you saying, I'm gonna keep watching you. I'm gonna keep watching you. I don't hold grudges against people. If you do something or say something that I don't like, I'm gonna get on you, and that's gonna be the end of it. I'll leave that grudge holding to these women and these weak dudes. I ain't gonna hold no grudge, man. I don't have to. What's the point of it? A room full of women, I guarantee you, no matter who it is, out of all of us that watch this video, all of us guys, at least 7 of them gonna want you. 7 of them gonna pay attention to you. It's gonna be something about you that they like. So it don't make sense to crash out or just go back and forth with these women and stuff like that. You guys, man, some of y'all been going back and forth with y'all so-called woman for a long time. It's because she's not yours. Your time is up. If you gotta go back and forth, who is this? What's this on this phone? That's his girl. Let him feed her. Let him protect her. Let him have her. But what about my kids? What about them? Tell them what she did. They're like, get on one knee. Look, little Johnny. I'm sorry, man. Your mama ain't acting right. She don't want me around no more. But you can always come to my house, little Johnny. And I ain't gonna stop being your daddy, little Johnny. Then he'll grow up and he'll start to see it. They'll get into it. I see what Dad was talking about with you. What you say? Then the stepdaddy will try to hit him. Then you just like this now. Bit. I'ma always work on them. You gonna have to be that guy. I'ma always work on these. I'ma work on these. They gonna look, hey man, listen. You gonna have to be that guy, man. All that little going for my waist and that, you gonna have to be a better fighter than that. Because as soon as I see you go down for my waist, if you don't make contact and grab me, if you do, I'm going to stop you from slamming me and I'm going to wear you out. Eventually, I'm going to be. But if you do it the wrong way, I'm just going to start turning like Super Macho Man practically. Uppercut. Whap, whap, whack, whap. The age ain't nothing but a number. Look, man, if my body start deteriorating, HGH it is. I'm going to be, had that HGH. I'm going to be like, man, that man's 60 years old. He look like he 40. Yeah. That's me. If I start deteriorating like that, where I can't get down in there on these dudes, I'm going to be on steroids. Or I'm just going to sit all day in the bucket of ice. And then when I get out, I'm just going to be doing stretching and stuff. But ain't no way I'm going to let these dudes get an edge on me like that. I wouldn't care if I'm 75. Hey, listen, man. Don't crash out on these women, man. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. Some of these women's sex is trash. You can get a sex doll that'll feel better than some of them. So, but anyway, we got more videos to come. Stay tuned.